Okay, what's happening everyone? I am the Master974 here today, and welcome to Halo Reach. Yes, after so long, here is the first episode, or the first match at least, that I'm going to do. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because of this really ridiculous daily challenge, where you need to get one kill with the energy sword for 2,000 credits. Yeah, I'll let that sink in for a little bit. So that's what we're going to try today. Now, because I'm playing on Xbox One, as you might be able to tell by doing that, we are being told that we need the DLC, which I am not going to do. We're going to go straight into score attack. So I don't know why the DLC isn't sort of available. Now, it's probably because I got the DLC on my old account, which I forgot the password to, therefore I can't gain access to, say, the Noble, Defiant or Anniversary DLC. Now, of course, the Anniversary DLC came with Halo 1 remastered on the Xbox 360, and I got that under this account that I've got now, so that makes no sense. But other than that, yeah, the Noble and Defiant DLC is totally justified, but I don't know why I would need to pay for it again if, you know, I had access to it before. It is what it is. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. At least I have access on my brother's Xbox 360. So a couple of things to note since the last match probably is that I've got to a general grade 2, which is pretty damn good. I got myself the security helmet and the armor, the shoulder plates as well. That's pretty damn good. As much as I would love to do beachhead, I'm actually going to skip out on that right now. And I also have the attachment for the security helmet as well. Unfortunately, the last one you cannot get because you need to get to a legend, and I am a million miles off from being a legend because you need to get several million credits more than the amount I have now, which is quite substantial, to be honest. And I don't know how many credits you need to get per level up when you're a general. I remember back in the days of when Bungie was in control of Halo, they actually said something like on their website that here's like the listings of all the ranks, and this is how many credits you need to get cumulatively to get to said ranks. And to get to like a inheritor, it's like 20 million credits cumulatively. And as you can see, that weekly challenge is only worth 30,000. So, you know, do 20 million divided by 30,000, and you get how many of those weekly challenges you need to do to get the inheritor ranking. And it's like, it's a hell of a lot, trust me. And then even then, the weekly challenges reset all the time and go into, say, campaign or matchmaking or whatever. I'll go for the operator, why not? So sorry for wasting so much time trying to get into the game. Now what we're going to do is actually just play the game. Now there is the ordnance, I might check that out, but first of all we need to kill these asses up here, so
first strike. My target is down.
Murder them. So yeah, I think I'd have to wait until the elites round and then see if one of them drops a sword and then just get one kill. As redundant as that sounds, but that's the redundant nature of this this challenge. Right, we got a rocket launcher, and that's why you use armor lock, because you can, like, you know, get rid of sticky grenades that are on you. Stuck in the middle of reloading, that's never a good thing. Do you mind, guy?
Double kill.
Okay, there were rockets as well. Alright, so I got maxed out rocket launcher ordnance. Could be pretty helpful. I'm gonna have to go back to the weapons stash to get the grenades back, and some ammo for the shotgun too. So hardly the best loadout because it's either close range or ordnance, which you don't kind of want to use immediately. So I might afford a death maybe if I see it necessary to get killed somehow.
Reloading.
But yeah, I've been playing you know, a lot of Halo Reach recently, mainly trying to get that weekly challenge done. As you see, I've only played a few Firefight games so far, at least. So, god damn it, man. What I wanted to do is that. So as you see, you get like a pretty easy killtrocity right there. But it could have been better if this guy was there. What the shit? Oh, I must have got headshotted or something. Nasty, man. No ice. Which fucker did that?
Let's.
Do you mind? Right, well at least I got the drop shield in case I need to use it, so we can backtrack over to where I usually camp and then go to and maybe drop shield. My apologies, can't speak. So the good thing about the drop shield, which is something I never really realised when I played this game initially. So you know, I played Halo Reach quite a lot and I didn't even know that this is something that you could do. Is that if you're in the drop shield, it actually begins to restore your health, as you see here. So the drop shield actually helps you gain your health back if you actually lose your health. So that's the usefulness of the drop shield, which I never really realised until relatively recently, you know, to be honest.
I'm reloading.
Compared to, say, the 7-8 years that Halo Reach has been released. Which is pretty bad to say that it's only recently that I've noticed a game mechanic. And it's like actually very, very helpful in certain situations. And you know, I've been playing Halo 5 a little bit earlier today as well, on the 14th of March 2018. Yes, that's the date today, 1:12 PM exactly at this time of the recording. And you know, been playing some heroic firefight. Is it heroic Warzone Firefight? That's what it is called. The playlist I was playing earlier. And while I do like that, there's still something about the classic, you know, Halo Reach firefights, which I don't think, you know, could be replicated. It's just, it is perfect in its execution, if you will. So that's why I always come back to this, you know. I played Halo Reach a hell of a lot in high school and all that, and got to a Field Marshal ranking, which is above General Grade 4. So that's probably 3 ranks ahead of where I am. And I probably got halfway through that ranking as well. But then I forgot my passwords and didn't pursue that account any further. So I created the account I'm using now way back in 2012, I think it was. And I've been using it ever since. So it's 5-6 years now since I've had this account, and I've played a fair few games on it. 100%ed some games on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
Alright.
Though not that many, to be honest, because, you know, some achievements you have to do are ridiculous, like beat a game, you know, legendary solo or whatever. Or with Halo Master Chief Collection, it's like you have to beat the Lasso playlist, and it's like you have to be suicidal to do that shit. I mean, you have to be suicidal, because there's no way any sane person would want to try that, and especially by themselves. Like, I appreciate a challenge, but then there's like, you know, sadisticism or sadicism. I don't know. There's got to be like a term for that. Where it's like, it's just like, you know, it's for the sadistic people, or who's a sadist who actually did it.
Triple kill.
You know, because it's like absolutely insane. You die once and then you have to redo the entire level over. You probably don't get a hood. You don't get your shields back unless you punch enemies. All the enemies are incredibly powerful, and it's like the odds are stacked against you pretty substantially. So it's like you have to do tricks about, or like glitches where you jump over the level or whatever. Because I saw a video on how to do the part-time, because I was actually playing the Master Chief Collection, and I was trying to go for the part-times in some of the stages, in Halo 2 specifically, because Halo 2 Anniversary is actually pretty fucking good, to be honest. You know, especially with the cutscenes and all that, and Halo 2 itself is generally a pretty good game. But yeah, it's talking about how to beat the part-times and all that, and I would have not known how to do it. Are you shitting me? Oh, that is bullshit. I never even did that, man. You saw that. Did you see that? I went to punch the skirmisher, and the game thought that I actually punched the shield, so because I wanted to get my health back. And then, you know, the shield dropped, and then I died because the game thought I punched a shield even though I didn't want to do that. God, see, that's probably a game bug right there. You should not be able to just destroy your own drop shields like that. Damn. Well, I said max 1 death, I think, so we've got 2 deaths. It's not the end of the world. We've still got 8 lives and 7 minutes to do this, and it's the elite wave, so it should be relatively easy. And they're coming out of drop ships, so we have the rocket launcher as well. That's better, so we can just go like... Oh, okay. If we had 2 rockets, that probably would have been a bit better. But, you know.
Double kill.
Try and kill some enemies. We need to get a sword guy. Is there a sword? There's a sword guy.
Get clear.
Hey, 2,000 credits. Like, who would have thought that 2,000 credits would be that easy? That's the whole reason why I'm doing this video now. Is because of how easy and stupid a 2,000 credit challenge is. Where you just have to literally just, you know, kill 1 person with 1 weapon sight. And that's it.
Double kill.
I mean, have you ever heard of anything like that? Because I haven't. Oh wow, someone's blew the plasma bowels up, I guess. Oh, okay. So at least I've got this assault rifle here, so I can still, you know, get the ammo from it. Whoa, ass! What do you think you're playing at? Oh yeah, he got fucked, and he got fucked because the other guy got fucked. Oh yeah, that's a nice little combo right there. You saw that epic combo, right? It's like he got killed by the explosion. Then I stuck him, and then another guy went onto his body and didn't even realise there was a plasma grenade there and died. Nice, nice swoosh that was. Anyway. Stick you in the face. I forgot I had sprint, not armor lock, so if I get in a bad situation, there's nothing I can do about it. Nice. Again, that's me thinking I have armor lock when I don't.
Good work.
Anyway, there's another 5 waves, so we're at 55 out of 150 for the weekly challenge. We only got 700 odd credits there. Couldn't catch what the amount was, sadly. Although I think it's the sum of your game complete and commendations. Or game complete in the slot machine, so it's like 700 and something, but we got a total of 3,525 credits that game. I would say that's pretty decent, but the progression in the general grade 2 ranking is not that good, to be honest. We got some sprees and 1 good multi-kill, and I got 120 kills to 2 deaths with 49 assault rifle kills and an elite being, my apologies, the highest scoring kill that I got. As we can see here, we got the Katanawama, I guess that's how you say that. Or the Katanawama, sorry, my apologies again. Fucking up my words today in this 1 capture that I'll be doing of Halo Reach. We got 2,000 credits for 1 sword kill, which is pretty damn good. And I'll probably try my best to get this weekly challenge done, and I'll just record myself in another game beating the weekly challenge, and then you'll kind of see the sort of progression that happens when you get such a massive credit boost. But yeah, for whatever reason, sometimes the service record doesn't work properly, for me at least. If I've ever shown you my commendations, then you would know that I've not even played multiplayer at all, so I've still got the 10 headshots for the silver commendation in matchmaking, but I've got a couple, you know, 5 max on max commendations. The next nearest one is to actually kill enemies with a vehicle, so I'll try and go for vehicle kills to get the silver vehicular commendation. But anyway, I've been wasting your time. This is supposed to be about more on the game more than me just ranting at you, so I'll end the capture here, and there's probably going to be another game after this, but if not, then, you know, see you later. And we're back. Hello everyone. I am, well, doing another match of Score Attack on a different day, believe it or not, compared to the last recording that will be in this episode. Now, the whole reason why I am doing this, as we jump straight into a match of 2x Score Attack on Courtyard, is because of the challenges this week. Now, all of the challenges for this day, at least, the 15th of March 2018, have been to do stuff in Firefight Matchmaking, which explains why I have done it. And of course, following on from the challenges, I only need to complete 2 games of Score Attack to actually complete the weekly challenge and get the 30,000 credits, which I have, you know, I'm super
Spartan,
excited
we
for.
cannot let this area fall.
So I'll go as a medic, why not? Get some assault rifle kills, automatic weapon kills at least. And the ordnance looks as if it's dropped fairly close, which is quite good. So probably the worst challenge to do today was the pink mist one, which is to get super combination kills with the needler or the needler rifle. So you basically just have to pump an enemy full of needles until they blow up, and that's the you'll get like a medal for it. And you're supposed to get like 75 of them. And had to delve into a game of Skirmageddon, and I think I might have mentioned in the past that I really don't like Skirmageddon, so you know, for me to play a game like that, it's like me playing Crash Site. I could have played it on this map, but I really don't like Crash Site, as may have been evident from when I showed you me playing Crash Site on Waterfront, which is probably the worst score attack thing ever. You know, probably comparable to that of Halo 3 ODST Firefight.
Reloading.
Now, I'm not saying that Halo 3 ODST Firefight is bad, because I've never been able to beat it, shall we say, because I never really had anyone to play it with, which was a live stream idea, believe it or not, was to try and get people to play that, but obviously that hasn't come through at all. Similar sort of concept for, say, Borderlands 1 as well. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's just that in Halo 3 ODST Firefight, you didn't have a lot of sort of customization, if you will, to do what you want to. And literally all you can do is just select the map, select the skulls, and that's it. You know, you can't say anything else. Whereas in this, and, you know, Halo Reach at least, it's a lot more customizable. You can, you know, tell the game what loadouts you want and what difficulty to set it at, and how much of a handicap there is, whether or not you're going to make yourself completely invincible or not. But of course in Halo 3 ODST you get achievements based off of Firefight, which I have never gotten, to be honest, as for the aforementioned reason of not having anyone to play it with. So unfortunately, you know, if there is ways that you can do you sort of customize your game, then you can make it so it's really easy. But then again, they've sort of done that in Halo Reach, where you have to get 1,000,000 points, and it's only really conceivable if you create some sort of artificially easy game type to do it. So that's sort of why and again, Halo Reach Firefight is probably the best iteration of Firefight, and a comparable second, if not an equal first, would be the Halo 5 Guardians Warzone Firefight, because I think that's pretty solid, to be honest. That purely because of the sort of ability to purchase the weapons and all that, so you get your requisition energy and whatever, and then you can just sort of like select which sort of item you want to get, whether you want a, I don't know, assault rifle or DMR or battle rifle. And then there's different variations of those, but then you have to unlock the cards to begin with to be able to use them, which is sort of a problem, because, you know, I really like using the DMR, but I never had the DMR for a lot of my Halo 5 game time until I got it from like a random rec pack once, so that kind of sucks. But the whole concept of you're playing the game and you can select sort of a variation of a weapon is actually kind of cool in my opinion. And the game's dropping frames, what the hell? That was actually the game dropping frames right there, guys. That's no exaggeration, that was literally the game dropping frames. Which I think I'm happy to say, at least, compared to when I used to play this in the older episodes. The game doesn't seem to drop anywhere near as many frames as it used to, but I still think it does drop frames at times. And for whatever reason, I don't think the matchmaking is still sort of stable. Now, whether or not that's because of my internet connection type or whatever, or streaming, because that definitely would have effects on online multiplayer experiences. And as you may have seen if I went into the matchmaking sort of playlist initially, there should have been some sort of a notice saying that your nat type is set to open, and that will make matchmaking slow. So I can be sort of completely honest with you all right now and saying that there's literally nothing I can do to change the nat type where I am, at least, which kind of explains why I'm not going to be doing any sort of multiplayer gameplay streams. So something that's massive right now would be a game like Fortnite Battle Royale, and it would be nice to see, you know, like in a couple years from now, if I'm still alive by then, that you know, what the new in-game would be, and then just like, oh, what's Fortnite Battle Royale, you know? It's just like something that's literally just nothing, because it's just like something that's hyped right now, but then, you know, give it a bit of time and then it's not going to be relevant anymore, because some other game is going to be the sort of hot thing that everyone sort of has to play. But I don't see myself as liking sort of Battle Royale games, which explains why I've not even done a video on Fortnite Battle Royale, even though I actually think the base game is actually pretty solid and pretty good. I'm kind of not a massive fan of multiplayer matchmaking, to be fair, which explains why I never play it, and explains why if I ever play games like that, then I'm going to walk into them thinking of hating them, even though they're probably not that bad when you think about it. Now, that's just me. Okay, I can say Fortnite Battle Royale is bad, and, you know, there's bound to be people, if there are people watching this, they're probably going to be like, oh, you are factually incorrect for saying that, but, you know, it's just an opinion, and an opinion is not, you know, factually incorrect, it's just an opinion. So for those people that get triggered by shit like that, then, you know, just keep that in mind, that if I think Fortnite Battle Royale sucks, then respect my opinion just as I would respect yours if you say you like it, okay? So just wanted to get that out there as well, talking bullshit for the sake of talking bullshit, because I got nothing good to talk about. Oh, what the hell's this? Where's the marker gone? It's gone through like the floor. Yeah, got a kill catastrophe. So it's close but no cigar. Whoa, mate. Sword guy, what the fuck do you think you're playing at? Come on, hurry up and fucking load already. Only a Killtrosity. Now there's a benefit of using the medic there as well, because as you see, the health regenerates, which I think was something I mentioned in the previous recording, which was probably yesterday at the time of, or yesterday or 2 days ago from the time of this recording. I mentioned the date as well, so you can verify my claim.
2 enemies remaining.
So, 2 enemies remaining. Yeah, where the hell are they? Oh, they're here. They don't even have the arrows above their heads. What the hell's that? The game's being unfair. But we did it, and we only have 5 waves left until we get the weekly challenge done and dusted.
Over.
And we only got 679 credits for that game, which sounds pretty bad, to be honest, and that's because it is. Maybe Halo knows that I'm recording this, and so it's giving me purposely crap credits. But, yeah, that's pretty bad, to be honest. 1,564. Could do better, although that's still kind of okay. But we only have 1 more game of Score Attack left to play, and unlike previous games or previous episodes, I'm actually going to go straight back in right now. So it's an actual double recording session, if you will, one right at the end of the other. So let's just get straight into the next one. Waterfront. Hell no, that's a bad map. You know, oh wait, so going off my logic, you know what I said earlier about Fortnite, this map's not for me, okay? Just because I said I don't like it doesn't mean it's bad, alright? So you may like it, but I don't. Something like Beachhead, it's okay, but then I don't know if I want to play on any of these maps right now, so I'll skip on this one. So I don't even remember what the last recording was, which game I played, which game type it was. But I'll go Fiesta Attack on Glacier, why not? Mix things up a little, because I know I probably said in the past also that Glacier isn't really that good of a map. But I've been playing it on playing a couple of map times, a couple of Score Attack games on this map, and it's not that bad. It's just, I guess, when you're playing online Firefight with other people, that I usually like to go with the sniper loadout and camp out the entire game and try and snipe enemies. And, you know, playing on this map, there's a good sort of cheese spot, if you will. A nice camp spot you can go to. However, you don't get much coverage of the map. What the shit kind of loadout is this? I only got a plasma rifle. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to get 2 items, I think, and I only get 1. Oh, well. Oh, what's this? I got 2 items. I got the sniper rifle too. That's pretty good.
Take it. Double kill. Tango down. Sniper spree. Triple.
So yeah, I usually like to try and conserve ammo for like the sniper rifle until you can get into a situation where you can line some enemies up and get a nice easy multi-kill. Like right there, could have and should have been a triple kill, but I think I was just a little bit too slow, for like a hair. It was just a little bit off. But yeah, I tried to maximise these sprees as well.
Killing spree.
But of course, that's just a no scope, so I can just prove to you all I can get no scopes, I guess. So right now at this time of recording, I want to actually be able to do a second recording of Scavenger SV4. So for those of you that don't know, Scavenger SV4 is this sort of planetary exploration style game, and it's sort of randomized as well. So imagine No Man's Sky but good, if you will. So you only go to one planet, and you know it's got a different coloured atmosphere, and there's, you know, a different coloured star that it's orbiting, and then there's sort of these sort of sites on the planet's surface that you're supposed to be able to explore, and they're supposed to collect relics and get like a high score based off how much you're able to do. So it's nice, actually. I think it's a pretty good exploration game, because we haven't, you know, think about it, planetary exploration games or space games or whatever, they have so much potential, but then, you know, it's like they never ever deliver on that sort of potential. And I mentioned No Man's Sky, and I said imagine No Man's Sky being good. That's because if you think about it, No Man's Sky, you know, on paper, in concept, it sounds like it's a pretty solid game, but in actuality, it wasn't actually that good. Now, I never played the game, admittedly, but, you know, I think I saw in a video somewhere that, so, you know, you have to wait sometimes for like 10-15 minutes just to be able to get from point A to point B, and it's like 15 minutes of actually doing nothing in a game. That sounds pretty fucking bad, doesn't it? Yeah. And it's purely because it's a time factor. You have to just like sit there and travel the distance that you need to, and there's nothing much you can do about it. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if that necessarily is the case, what happens, but then again, I think that's all random number generation, and, you know, that's sort of why that happens, at least.
Double kill.
So random number generation means that you have to just wait a really long ass time to do what you need to. Anyway, that was me trying to pull off some multi-kills right there. Can't say it when oh, look at that, I've got Be the Bullet, and it never even displayed Be the Bullet, so that's why I kind of do that conserved ammo stuff. That way, you know, with like 12 bullets for the sniper, you're able to get you know, 15 kills and get the Be the Bullet spree. Which, don't ask me how many times I've gotten that spree, because I don't think I'll be able to tell you, because I've played so much Firefight, and I died like a piece of shit. But that's because the game cheated to kill me, because that's the only way that I die. It's because the game cheats. No, I love saying stuff like that, the game cheated. It's not that the game cheated, it's just that I got my ass handed to me by some fuckers called brutes. And I thought I had an assault rifle. For whatever reason, I thought I had an assault rifle. That's why I, you know, instinctively went to try and collect it. But then I realised it was a sniper and a plasma rifle. And I got a needler instead, and as you can see, the problem is when you're trying to get the super detonation kills, is that the enemies actually end up dying before you get the super combination. So that sort of medal right there is what you're expected to see.
Reinforced.
And then you run out of ammo as well. So I find it easy with the needle rifle, and then it's like 3 to 4 hits in the body and they blow up usually. So anyone ever gets that challenge or wants to try it, then just be very, very careful. Alright, okay. So getting going. So going off the whole video idea thing, I don't know if I have any other video ideas right now. The only thing that might spring to mind is probably a, you know, off the hook sort of hammer tutorial out of nowhere. But then again, I don't know what to do, if that makes sense. It's like, I feel like I want to do a demonstration of the electrified, you know, the electric field from Portal Still Alive. Because Portal Still Alive was sort of ported onto PC, if you will. And I did my coverage of that on this channel, Portal Still Alive on PC, part 1, part 2. You can check that out if you really want to. And, you know,
I'm just getting started.
in the Portal Still Alive maps, there is this sort of electrified death field. If you go into it, then, well, it's like a grid or a grill or whatever. And if you're inside this sort of area, and there's like electrical arcs shooting from like one side to the other, so it's like, it's implying there's a massive voltage between these two sort of you know, planes, if you will. So you wouldn't want to be near it because you would die pretty painfully. If it's not the voltage that'll kill you, it's the current that will. And I think I also heard somewhere that it doesn't matter how many volts is put through you, but if you have amps put through you, which is current, then that is what actually kills you. So it's the current that kills you, not the voltage. But then again, you probably wouldn't want the voltage either. And I'm fairly sure that's probably a Freeman's Mind reference as well. Because I kind of watched that, Freeman's Mind, and it's pretty fucking good, but it's just, it takes some time for the episodes to come out, and that's my only real complaint about it. But then again, you know that it's taking so much time because the creator wants to make it as good as he can conceivably make it, so no reason to complain about that, you know, because then that just proves your impatience. So you can wait for good things if you really want to. And by that logic, then Half-Life 3 needs to be the best fucking game ever made. Otherwise, it's just gonna get slammed. And it's, you know, been years since Half-Life 2 Episode 2. So, anyway, I'm just talking shit for the sake of talking shit because I've got nothing to talk about. And I died instantly by nothing. I actually died to nothing. Now, what's the guarantee? Right, that was a camouflaged elite with a sword. What is the probability that that's the case? Because I'm saying that's a certainty. That's the only reason why I would have died there.
Silent and deadly.
Yeah, look, it's that arsehole with a sword who got me. And this arsehole with a sword who also could have got me. And there's another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, not going there. Not trying to do a DJ Carlhead on you guys or whatever the fuck that guy is. A better DJ is DJ Skull. Yeah, check out DJ Skull, ladies and gentlemen. He's fucking awesome. The Graveyard Orchestra. Shameless promotion of a song that I think is actually pretty fucking good. Of course, people won't like it because there's no vocals and it's not like, you know, no pussy or dicks or anything like that. But, you know, I like actual good music and not shit. Everything from the modern era is shit, in my opinion at least. And you can't argue with me because that's my opinion. And look at that, 30,023 credits instantly. That's a challenge completed. Let's just disorientate some people right now. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I did this recording, ladies and gentlemen, is to show you that weekly challenge being obtained and how much of a gap this actually goes up by, how much it increases by. All in all, 31,670 credits. Look how much of a jump that was. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. 31,670 credits. That is absolutely fantabuloso indeed. So I can check my account and we've got 4 daily challenges done, 1 weekly challenge. All the challenges are fucking done. And I think as a little bit of a bonus to you all, I think I will get myself the birthday party effect. So when I die from now on, you will hear the "Hooray!" as if I've just headshotted a grunt. So, hell yeah, that's pretty awesome. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any ladies watching this, because I really don't know, I am 85,000 G, and I'll be back with whatever I decide to do next. However, this will probably be up way after the fact, so probably expect Scavenger SV4 run 2 before this, then this, and then whatever I decide to do after that. But with all that kept in mind, you know, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, have a great day.